Hello there. So there we have it. Even Theresa May herself doesn't think she'll come back from Brussels with anything significant on the Irish backstop issue. So the Prime Minister said she didn't think she'll get an immediate breakthrough on amending her withdrawal agreement at the EU summit today. And now Number 10 is saying that the vote in the House of Commons on her deal that should have taken place 2 days ago will now take place as soon as possible in January. So after pulling the vote on her deal on Tuesday and asking for time to go and get assurances from the EU over the backstop, she will return without even a piece of paper to wave over her head. All she seems to be getting are a few warm words while being told firmly that renegotiating the deal is off the table. That makes it absolutely plain that the Attorney General's opinions and warnings about the legal ramifications of accepting this deal are still fully relevant. This deal is therefore still unacceptable to Parliament and to the people of the UK, whatever the warm words or the contents of any supplementary letters the EU issues. So when she gets back from her jolly jaunt abroad, she will be facing calls for an immediate resumption of the debate on her deal and a vote, something she already appears to have ruled out. So just expect her to ignore it all and get through the only Prime Minister's questions left this year next Wednesday. Then on Thursday, the House adjourns for Christmas until Monday the 7th of January, with just 2 weeks to the next deadline of the 21st of January, when a statement is due to the House if no deal has been reached. But how can she go back to the House without a substantive change to her deal regarding the backstop without losing any vote very heavily? While the wording of the withdrawal agreement remains unchanged, the Attorney General's advice must surely remain unchanged as well, despite any clarifications. And if she's still engaged in trying to change the deal or get further clarification that is not forthcoming or not to her liking, does that mean there is technically no agreed deal? And what about all those Tory MPs who supported her in the vote of confidence last night? I wonder how they'll be feeling when their boss comes back empty-handed. Wonder what they'll say to their constituents as defeat stares them in the face. Theresa May has also now confirmed that she will not be leading the Tories into the next general election, as the party would rather, she said, go into that election with another leader. But it looks like she may well end up being the one leading them to the next general election if her government loses a vote of confidence across the House next month over her handling of this whole saga. Those Tory MPs can then expect to take a massive hammering at the ballot box. So how come she won a vote of confidence last night anyway then? Although Tory Brexiteer Jacob Rees-Mogg did say that many who backed her were on the government payroll and that the result was actually a terrible one for her, he also said, "The Prime Minister must realise that under all constitutional norms she ought to go and see the Queen urgently and resign." And he explained that constitutionally she should step aside because she cannot get her deal, which is primary government business after all, through the House, as well as having lost the support of most of her MPs who are not on the government payroll. Remember that although the confidence vote was a secret ballot, anyone on the government payroll should have resigned from their government post prior to voting against her. And as none did that, we must assume they all voted for her. Bear in mind it would be very difficult for them to later claim otherwise, wouldn't it? Even former Tory Chancellor Nigel Lawson had a go at the PM. He said in a Prospect interview that, "I would have obviously voted against her because she has been a disaster in every way. The deal which she has come back with is the worst deal imaginable." And he added that this deal of hers would commit the UK to being a dependency of the European Union and indefinitely. Finally, just for interest's sake, it turns out that you can still go to the Electoral Commission and register a new political party in the UK today to field candidates in England, Scotland, Wales and Europe. And yes, it does say Europe and not the European Union. This is despite the fact that the European Parliamentary Elections Act 2002 and the European Parliament Representations Act 2003 have both been fully repealed by the European Union Withdrawal Act 2018. Obviously part of keeping the doors wide open to remaining in the EU. So, please let us all know what you think about all of this by leaving a comment below, and thank you for watching. Please do like and share this video, and also subscribe to my channel. And when subscribing, please do remember to press on the little bell next to the subscribe button. That way you'll get an alert every single time I put up a new video. Thank you very much for watching.